If you want to buy a new house in a big boys location, I mean the GRAs, the Odili routes, the Maitamas, the Lekkis and the likes, you know it. Because of how expensive houses in this location are, your budget may feel small. In this video, I will show you how you can buy a house in this type of location through off-plan in your budget. So stay with me because I'm going to be explaining what off-plan really means and why it's one of the smart way to own a home in a luxury location. By the way, as I speak, a list of available off-plan is passing on the screen right now, so you can pick any one of them. When you hear off-plan, it simply means buy a house while it's still being built or before construction even begins from the developers. At this point, you are actually buying into the plan of the house, the architectural design and the prototype, and not the finished house yet. Developers sell off plan to raise funds for construction. Because of that, they give discounted price to early buyers, those who can see the vision before it comes to life. So the earlier you buy, the more discount you get, and that is where the opportunity lies. The biggest benefit of off-plan is the price difference. Let's say a 4-bedroom duplex in GRA that will normally sell for 300 million naira. When you are buying this same building at off-plan, you could get it between 270 million to 280 million. And that is not all. By the time this building is completed, the house will be worth far more than 300 million naira. That is just one. With off-plan purchase, you don't need to pay all the whole money at once. Developers allow you to pay within 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, sometimes even 24 months, depending on the project. You only need to bring the initial deposit, which is always between the 30%, 40%, or 50%, depending, and then spread the balance within the agreed period of time. So instead of saving money for a long time waiting to buy a new building, you could pay for your house gradually while it's being built. Now, let's talk about the different stages of completion in off-plan purchase. The developer will end your building at a particular stage of construction depending on the agreement. When you are buying off-plan building, you will often hear terms like Carcas, shell finish, fully finished. These terms are related to off-plan transaction and you need to understand them. So I'll be explaining these terms and how important they are to off-plan transaction. The first one is the Carcas. The Carcas is a stage where the developer will build the structure, the foundation, the walls, the roof, and then you will be the one to do the finishing, as in the plastering, the windows, the doors, the interior, and every other thing. This stage is always the cheapest, but it brings the most return on investment if you manage it well. The next stage is the shell finish. The shell finish means that the developer will take care of the structure and then the outside finishing, including the doors and windows. But you will be responsible for the interior. The kitchen, the fitting, the plastering, the interior, the painting, the whole interior will be taken care of by you. This stage is the middle stage between the Carcas and the fully finished. The fully finished stage is the stage whereby the developer takes care of everything, finishing everything. You only have to move in at this stage. So when you are entering a contract of buying off plan, you need to be clear about this, whether you are going for the stage of a Carcas or the contract will finish at the stage of shell finish or at the stage of fully finished. It should be clearly stated. Now, off-plan purchase only works when you are buying from a trusted developer. So you need to check the developer's track record. You need to verify the title document very well, and you need to ensure that there's regular site updates. That is where Acha, comes in. I'm here to help and guide you throughout the whole process to ensure that your investment is safe. Because in real estate, who you buy from is as important as what you buy. So if you have been thinking of owning a property and your budget feels small, off-plan homes is the best place to start from. Remember, on the screen there are available off-plan projects that are going on in Port Harcourt, Abuja, Lagos. You can pick any one of them and connect with me and let me help you throughout the process. Thank you.